Hi, this is Linda Morris, and as many people know, I have two cats. I've always had two cats in my life, and I really want them to live forever, which we know unfortunately doesn't happen. But there are things that we can do to make them healthier, help them to live longer, and to be more comfortable. And Niken has just reintroduced the Pet Pad, the Pet Sleep Pad, and that was something that was missing. Fortunately, I had like four of them. So under my bed is actually wall-to-wall kitty comfort with the pet pads. I have one in my back window, one in the front window, one in the back storage room window. So my cats are definitely spoiled. So I'm going to actually go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to talk about the new pet pad, only available from Niken. And let me get up here to the very top of the screen, and let's make this big. There we go. The Kenko Sleep Pet Pad, the perfect place for your pet to rest day or night. Did you know 67% of US households, or approximately 85 million families, own a pet, or they live with a pet? I don't know if you know, own it. That's 95.6 million cats, go cats, and 89.7 million dogs. So the pet industry expenditure has steadily grown. In 2020, $103.6 billion was spent on pets in the US. For 2021, it's estimated that $109.6 billion will be spent on our pets. The ultimate snoozers. So why do domestic cats and dogs sleep so much? Their averages are between 12 to 16 hours of sleep a day. So that's normal. We might have thought, why does my pet sleep so much? That's not normal. No, it's normal. A pet's sleep cycle is short, up to 20 sleep cycles, each lasting 15 minutes versus a human's 4 to 5 sleep cycles, each lasting 90 minutes. Because cats and dogs reach REM less, they need more sleep to get adequate rest. Introducing the perfect place for your pet to rest day or night, the Kenko Sleep Pet Pad. The benefits: it's light, modern, and flexible design for ease of use. Relaxing and comforting due to the stimulating massage effect. Allows better air circulation to help keep your pet's body at a comfortable temperature. So we have the magnetic technology. There's 20 ferrite magnets that promote continuous relaxation for a restful sleep. The tourmaline technology, 12 tourmaline minerals, which is a precious gem, reacts to pressure, heat, and movement from your pet, giving off electrons to help create a feeling of well-being and relaxation. Rubber-thane technology that provides a surface of nodules to provide a massage effect activated by the natural movement of your pet. Now, this was not in our previous pet pads, so it's pretty exciting. They've really duplicated the new Kenko seat and just turned it into a flat sleep pad surface. So that's just really super exciting. A 3D spacer fabric, two fabrics joined by a spacer component, creates small air chambers that allows air circulation, helping to release excess heat generated by your pet's body. There is a removable cover. Cover unzips for easy cleaning, and I believe it's just hand wash only. So you're just going to hand wash it in your sink, and then you hang it up to dry, like in your bathroom that might have a bathtub or something like that, because you're not supposed to really wring it out. You're supposed to be very careful with this cover. So I read all the rules already. And it comes in two sizes, and they're both larger than the previous pet pad. So 23.5 inches by 29.5 inches, and it's 1 inch thick. That's the small. The large one, 29.5 by 39.4 inches, and also 1 inch thick. So the pet pad isn't always necessarily used for four-legged pets. It can be used for two-legged children or babies also, just to make it more comfortable for them to sleep. Small children, they can sleep on that large pet pad without any problem. In fact, I've heard of many people in Niken. In fact, I remember one doctor that he didn't have his first baby till I think he was 40 years old. And of course, they slept on the Niken sleep system at home. And he said once they had their daughter, all she did was scream at the hospital. And he's like, oh my gosh, what have we done? I'm never going to sleep again. And they brought the baby home from the hospital. They got him and his wife and the baby on the Niken sleep system. And the baby quit crying, went right to sleep. He's like, oh, thank you. Thank you. So purpose, taking our steps towards Vision 2025, social society welfare, developing and adapting products so the technology and its benefits can be experienced by other living animals too. Economic viability, high quality products, that's always true with Niken, and exclusive technology easily accessible with long-term benefits. Number 3, in harmony with nature, taking care of our other living animals that live amongst us on the planet Earth, part of our Vision 2025. So the Kenko Sleep Pet Pad, the perfect place for your pet to rest day or night. Now these prices all include shipping now. So it's not, it does, you have to add on tax, but shipping is now included. The pricing. So that is just brilliant that they've done that. So the small one's $199, the large one is $259, and you will have these for a decade. This is not like a 1-year thing. These are, built to last unless you have a dog that chews. I don't have a cat that chews, so that's good. So anyway, moving on to, let's see if I can get this to, I have one more thing to share. And this would be Jada. Okay, so this is Jada, and she is 2 years old, but she's sitting on the new Kenko seat, which is the same technology. And this is in my office right behind me in a massage chair. She doesn't normally sit in that chair, but since I've gotten the new improved Kenko seat, you can see she's there every day. She loves it. So as soon as she gets the new pet pad, I'm sure she's going to do her best to commandeer that pet pad. So if anybody has any testimonies about the pet pads, I'm going to want you to share. I am going to share Niken's. This is right on their website. So you can see there is the pet pad, and it shows what the undercover looks like a little bit. And I think they probably have shared the same information. So the only thing, care instructions, outer cover, remove the cover from the Kenko Sleep Pet Pad by unzipping and removing the internal contents. Immerse the cover in a large container with mild soap and water. Apply gentle movements for 5 minutes, repeating until only clean water comes out. Do not squeeze or twist. Allow the cover to dry in the shade out of direct sunlight. And then in case of stains, make a mixture of neutral soap and water. Dampen a soft cloth or sponge or of a similar color and lightly pass it over the stain in circular motions. Do not use volatile solvents such as acetone, cleaning fluids, bleaches, chlorine. And the internal components must not get wet or be washed. So there we go. So who wants to share about their pet pack? Go ahead. Just unmute yourself. I know we have a bunch of pet lovers on here. Everybody being quiet this morning. That's not unusual before 9 a.m., right? Oh, Hattie Jane is showing her cat. That works. We love our pets. And the comfort, it's regulating that temperature, making them more comfortable, especially as they get older in life, where they might have more joint issues, just like people have more joint issues as they get older. So Hattie Jane, something you want to share?
I can only say the exact same thing. It's like, okay, move or cat for the bedtime. And as soon as I get out, it's like curl right and then, no, you're not getting back in bed. And I'll wake up in the middle of the night, want to turn over, run into the cat. Or cats, because they do have 4 of them. And they all line up and line in. So, and I have the original pad from when we started. So,
yeah,
yes,
so it's 20 years old. Yeah.
They last.
They do.
And he's happy. Thank you.
Perfect. I remember, I mean, this is talking about the sleep system, the Nikan sleep system, but I had a gal that she was just, she started off with like the twin on their king size bed, and she rescues horses and cats. Horses eat a lot more, and she actually had it on her half of the bed. Her husband was a dentist. He was a little skeptical to start, and she had 4 cats. Most of them were rescues, and she said that they would never ever hang out together. And she came home. Actually, I think it was her husband came home, and they were all lined up 4 in a row on the pet pad. And he took a picture because like this has never happened before. They've never gotten that close to each other. In fact, they usually hiss and fight. And yeah, the magnetics, the far infrared, the negative ions for the tourmaline, calm them all down. And they're like, okay. So if you want a more peaceful house, get pet pads and sleep systems. So, yep, super excited to have this product pack. Oh,
It works on kids too.
it does work on kids and babies. And yeah, I even have a gal, she got one for her dog, and he was older. He had joint issues, actually. And after he passed, she now uses it on the floor for herself. If she's doing exercises at home, she just unfolds the large one, and that way she can get down on her knees and be more comfortable working out on the floor at her house. So multiple uses, anything you can think of or conceive, you can use our products for. And that's brilliant. And that's the Nikan way. You have something that is an issue, you figure it out with something we have, or you phone a friend and we brainstorm it for you, because this is Brainstorm Friday. So thank you so much. Anybody else have anything else to share before I
Hi, it's Elaine Matthews. I'd like to share that I gave one to each one of my grandchildren when they were born, and they had no sleeping problems at all. They were great sleepers. So I like to give this to mothers to be as a present, especially if it's a relative, close friend. We never know what we're preventing, of course. And they sleep really well. And that's a blessing to the whole family. Thank you.
That's true. I've done the same thing. That reminded me, you forget some of these stories. I have a cousin that her baby was born with a tethered spine, and she ended up having to have surgery. So my mom and I sent her the large one to put in the crib to help her to recover from these, surgeries she had to have when she was, tiny, and to make her more comfortable. And actually, she's been playing volleyball all through high school. I mean, she just doesn't have any lingering effects from that issue that she had when she was born. So what a relief, right?
Right. My granddaughter had a situation with her heart, and she had to have surgery before she was 2. And she was the firstborn. And I'll tell you, like I said, we don't know what we're preventing, what we're helping, what we're doing with these. What happened to help her those first 2 years? And what a joy to see her today at 18 years old, all but 18 years old, and so healthy and so active and just doing so awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Only from Nikan.